Hello, welcome to another day with Prini. Today is day 10. I've been so determined, pushing. Today was not really easy. I had a very low morale. As for morale is like, I was not so strong to do it. It's not that I was sick, but I had a very busy morning with the children, taking them to school, appointments. But I told myself, because I said I must do it, 14 days back to back, 20 minutes minimum. Today is the 10th day. I have 4 days to go. 2nd of February, I have 4 days to go. So I'm just being dedicated to my commitment about this challenge, getting my body back. In anything we want to achieve, we have to just be dedicated, putting our mind to it, being focused. I've always been saying most of my videos, if you're new, I'm a mother of 4. I have 4 children. There's nothing that is not achievable. There's something you cannot achieve if you don't put your mind to it. One of my previous videos, if you have been seeing my other videos, I put when I lost weight in 2020, 2021, I lost close to 40 kg, which I added back after my 4th child. So I'm fighting back now to lose the weight, which I started with this mini stepper challenge. Mini stepper challenge, like when I said posting video in November, I think November 14th, 15th, I posted the first video after my postnatal appointment. I went when I was 2 months after the birth of my child last year, and the doctor told me I'm good, I'm fine, everything is good, the uterus, everything. But I listened to my body because I was still having pains. Being the 4th time I was opened because I did 4 times CS, not all planned CS, but it all happened. Then I listened to my body. I now waited for like 4 months into it. I know when you do CS, you can't tie anything, you can't pressure anywhere because of the pains you're going through and everything. I decided not to do any sport. I just wanted my body to heal because I've had CS 4 times. It was not easy, so I wanted my body to heal. So I started when my baby was like already 4 months plus. That was like in November. I kickstarted my weight loss journey. I was not so every day because my body was still trying to get up. I was doing it gradually because I was a little bit scared. Because I said in my previous video, I had a tear after the stitch because of maybe I started moving up and down easily because of children and everything. I had to rest. So when I said in that 4th month, I was a little bit scared. I do like 2 days, 3 days after. Then I became very sick. When the body is jumping up to something new, maybe from nowhere, I had an injury in my mouth. I've never had that experience in my whole lifetime. I've never. The kind of injury I had in my mouth was very strange, the upper part of my mouth. And mind you, I take vitamin C, I take my nutrients. I was wondering why, what happened. It was so severe, it was very painful. I was crying. I did not understand myself. I had fever then, I had headache, I had cough, I had catarrh, everything at the same time. I said, is it because I just started sport, like my body adjusting to something new after years of resting and or maybe hormonal imbalance after giving birth. So I stopped the exercise for like 3 weeks. I stopped again. So I had to everybody told me I have to rest, take care of myself. But in that 3 weeks that I stopped, the only thing I made sure I was not doing, I made sure I was not eating late at night. I made sure that when it was almost 6:30 minimum, I'm done with my night food. Because I said my stomach, I don't want it to be very big. Look at this stomach you're seeing. It's a mother of 4. Even I'm still having that small mommy pouch. You'll be looking at my stomach very well. That's a mother of 4. Looking at it very well. 4 times cesarean. 4 times CS operation. So doing this, as I was saying, so I now kickstarted in that November. So in that November 15th, I started. I became very sick for 3 weeks. It moved into December. So I came back again in December, starting again in December. So I started, but I do like 2-3 days, 2 times a week. So I now started like that. I don't do too often, like 2 times a week, 3 times a week. I do my sport and I leave it. Then starting in January, I now started again. I now said, okay, let me start this mini stepper. I think it will help me kickstart seriously my weight loss. I wanted a commitment. I've been seeing a lot of people showing about mini stepper. I have 2 different types of mini stepper. The first mini stepper I started with is like straight one. This one moves you to the side. You move to the side. So trying it, I said this is to help me with my commitment into the weight loss, because I believe that looking good, having a good shape after childbirth is achievable if you put your mind into it. Only for some people who opt for operation, if you want it, good and fine. But me, I don't want the after effect of anything on my body. Everything about life is patience. In sports and fitness, you have to just be patient. When you're patient, you can achieve it. So I went into mini stepper. I said, if I can do it for 14 days straight, I've built the resilience. I'm resilient, I'm patient, I'm focused, I'm now committed. So this is day 10. Today was very, very hard because number 1, I took my children to their appointments, doctor's appointment, took them to school. But I told myself I will not be stopped. I came back to the house, I fixed it up. I said I moved to almost 21 minutes. I said doing it because I've told myself this is what I'm going to do. After my mini stepper, I'm going full blown into my weight loss, focusing on my stomach, my hand. I told you that I lost 9 inches out of my stomach. In one of my 2 previous videos, I put when I started this in November, my stomach was like 42. Now my stomach is like 33, going to 32, which is like closely 10 inches. Then my hips was still the same thing because I was targeting my stomach and my hands. I think that's the 2 things I said I wanted to target in my weight loss. So my shape will really be defined and beautiful when I lose weight. Because mind you, if you're a pregnant woman and later you give birth, and at the end of the day, your stomach and your hips might be the same thing. Because my stomach was a 42, my hips was a 47, so just 5 inches different. So I was not really shapy again. But now mind you, my stomach shape, my waist is now a 33. And my hips is a 47. It's now in a beautiful equation. So when I now start losing weight properly, very well, when I'm now so aggressive, you see that the waist will shrink more. Because when I lost weight in 2020, 2021, my waist went to a 26. My hips was like a 40. So now when I now start this, I target that, okay, when it shrinks, my stomach shrinks very, very well because I did a lot of things to this, a lot of things in the stomach. Most time when you're losing weight, the body everywhere automatically loses weight together. But I tried my best. I was doing wood therapy. Whenever I'm doing my exercise, I massage, I do my wood therapy, and then I put the waist trainer for sports, not the tight waist trainer. This one generates heat, so that my stomach side will be generating heat and be burning. So I was very happy that I've lost good weight. So now, even if I'm losing weight now, the waist is now smaller than the hips, so it will be a very good equation. But I'm happy for the commitment. 10 days back to back, hitting it live on direct, 2nd of February. This is very realistic. I'm doing very realistic weight loss. I'm not hiding anything. I'm trying my best to be realistic as possible, not giving out any false information. I'm showing the reality of being a mother, doing it, and trying my best to be committed. If I can do it, you can do it. So in 4 days time, I'll be over with mini stepper challenge. I'll still be doing the mini stepper, but no more. Maybe I can just do it 5 minutes and do my other exercises, but no more 25. But for me to run to 25, the mini stepper helps to tone the body, tone the hips, the glutes, the thighs. Then you now see me, that's why I work with my hands. So not just the lower part, then the upper body. As I'm moving down my hand backward, helps with the back, my waist also. So you can see it. I've really tried. I've really kept up with the mini stepper challenge for 10 days. I'm very happy for this commitment. So our goal is looking good. There's one of my videos I said something after I saw a woman that was big that I will not say I looked down on her. I looked like, why is she looking like this? Then when she told me that she was a mother, I told myself, it can never be me. But when the reality set in, it now happened to me. I now understood that it can happen to anybody. But the holy thing is that when you fall, you get up. When it happened to me, the only option I had was to get up and be fit. Get up and not be on the ground. Get up and do something. That's the most important thing about life. When you fall, getting up. So when I added so much weight, I was like, before, when my first weight loss, I was like 110. I got up. I refused staying there. I got my body back. So now that I went again to this situation that added so much weight, I stood up. And me standing up is doing it. And this is like, it's therapy. People are seeing me. So I'm not giving up on myself. I'm not giving up on you. For those who have been supporting me, watching me, I'm not giving up. So it's like a therapy to me that I have to do it. People are watching me. I'm doing it. So if you have been watching me since I started this challenge, or even my other videos before I started, thank you very much. So let's go in. You know, I always tell a story. The reason of the story is not to distract you. The reason of the story is to spice up the video. As you are still watching me, please try and be listening, be doing your own step, get your own step if it's possible, or be doing another exercise. But with this time frame, be doing something. You know, whatever you put your mind into, it's very possible you achieve it. Whatever you put your mind into is achievable. Everything starts with the head. Everything starts with the mind. What your head and your mind said, I can do it, I can do it. You know, when I said I would start this 14 days with mini stepper, I did not know I would start it. I could do it. Previously, I've never done 20 minutes. I always do 5 minutes, 10 minutes maximum, I stop. But the first day I stepped into the 20 days, I ran 20 minutes. There's one video I think I did 25 minutes. I was like, it hit me because I pushed myself. Life is pushing yourself a little bit. Just a little bit push. And you're there. I now pushed myself a little. I started. So that little bit pushed, I pushed. I've gotten to where I am. So you can push yourself, a little bit push. Then you are where you are. And believing it and saying it, you know, the universe always listens. Throwback. I remember when I was in the university, one day I was walking. And a guy was just following me. I was wondering why he was following me. So, I'm talking about Nigeria University, the insecurity and everything then. So when this guy was following me, I became uneasy. I was like wondering why he was following me. So I started walking a little bit. I increased my footstep. I kind of started walking a little bit faster. Then he was still walking. Then I just said, you know, for security reasons, when you see where the shops are, so I now saw shops there. I now formed like, I wanted to buy something in the shop. So let me know why this person following me is still following me, or he will stop, or he will go to another place. Then he stood out in the shop. So I said maybe he wants to say something to me or something. So when I just wasted time small. And I said, okay, thank God there are people here. Let me pick up on them and stand and ask him in short, why is he following me? And maybe the way you look at the person, let the person, okay, say what you want to say. And I came out from the shop. I stood there. And I said hello. I said hello. He now asked me my name. I now told him, oh, I don't give out strangers my name. He now said, okay, no problem. He called his name. I can't even remember. He now said he has been seeing me around and he would like to ask me out on a date or something. And I told him, I'm so sorry, you. Thank you. He said, okay. He now said, oh, you look good. I said, thank you. But for your information, I can't go on a date with you. He said, why? I said, why? I'm in a relationship then. And truly, I don't think I was in a relationship. But, you know, there's a way if you want to discharge people, like, you just want to, like, this person should not be on my neck. You just say one story. So I just said something. I'm in a relationship. He now said, I don't think you're in a relationship. I said, why? He said he had been noticing I'm not been seeing with anybody. I work morely with females. He has not really been seeing me with any guy or any man. And I said, okay, have you been stalking me or disturbing? He said he has done his research. I said, okay, sorry, I'm in a relationship. He now said, I'm not in any relationship and he has not seen me with anybody. I said, okay. I said, okay, let me now tell you. Sorry, I can't go on a date with you. Sorry, if you have intention. He said he likes me. He wants to ask me out. That's why he wants to. I said, sorry, I cannot even date you. I cannot go on a date with you. You know, then some guys that cannot take rejection. Instead of them to take rejection, they will not threaten you on top. He now said, is that what I think? I was not looking at him. He now said, in short, he's not even seeing me dating any other guy. So far, he's around this institution. So I wanted to say, is that a threat? But I just reframed myself. I did not say a word. I just looked at him. I said, what kind of boldness? And as two things ran into my head. Maybe this guy is a cultist, or maybe he's a very dangerous person for him to say what he just said. So I said, okay, no problem. Thank you very much. I just said, let me run along. I have a lecture to meet up. I just left. Throughout that day, I had this restlessness in my heart. I was so scared. I was so worried. How could someone come and threaten me like that? But I went back to my room that night. I prayed. I just told God, I don't know why I was just being in school. Someone come and threaten me. So tomorrow, by mistake now, I see someone I like, or me and someone walk on the road. This guy come and attack me or what? I just prayed. I just prayed a simple prayer that night. And I waited though. You know, sometimes they say when it's like 12 p.m., 12 a.m., you can is it 12 p.m.? Yeah. Oh, sorry, is it 12 a.m.? Midnight. I waited. I stood up that day. I said, pray. I just told God, I don't want someone to be a threat in my life. Let someone not worry me. I just told God, I don't want to ever see that guy till I leave this school. I don't know who he is. I don't know how his face looks like. His face is out of my memory. I don't ever see him till I leave this institution. Even if I have 3 more years to stay, because then I think I was in my 2nd year or something, and I was studying law. I had 5 years. I don't ever see him for the next 3 years. I don't know who he is, what he is, or where he's from. The next day I kept on saying it. I will never see that guy again till I leave. I just kept on saying that word. Do you know the funny thing? I never saw that guy again till I left that school. I just kept on saying it. I said prophesying it. I said believing. And I think God had me and the universe obeyed what I said. And that's how it just happened. I never saw him. It was just so surprising. I never saw him. I don't know why he was a spirit, but I was just so strange. I never saw him for the next 3 years I was at institution. It's a story, but I was so scared that day when he just made that boast. If I don't date him, I will never date any other guy in this school. I should go and ask. I said I will not even tell anybody, because sometimes when you have some fears, the more you tell people, the fears will increase. Maybe if I'm going to tell my friends, they'll say, hey, do you know that guy? He's a cultist, he's a killer, he's a this one. Maybe I will not even sleep more again in the night. So I said I will not even tell anybody. There's only one person I think I can talk to, and that's who I can only talk to, was just God. I just went, I was so quiet, I was so worried. I just passed up my burdens to him and told him, see what someone threatened me, someone who I do not know, who wants to stress my life, and this is not what I want. And I said it happened. So back to today's life. Whatever you tell yourself to, this is, January is already gone, no? The year I've started. You know, once the year starts, it runs very fast like a car. Now, January is gone. We're already in February, 2nd day. Before we look, February is gone. What is that thing you want to achieve? What is that your weight loss goal? What is that your heart desire? What is your body target? How many kg do you want to drop? It's achievable. Believe your mind. Say what you have to say. Tell yourself the truth. I remember one of my videos, I said, when I said my former weight loss journey in 2020-2021, one of the things that gave me hope was when I walked into a shop, I bought pairs of clothes that were 4 sizes down. Then I was like almost a 50 in size. I bought a 42 because I wanted a 42. I told myself I'm going to buy a 42. I've not started losing weight, and I spent good money buying those clothes. I bought them. I told myself, I looked at myself in the mirror, I looked at these clothes. I said, these clothes, I will wear you between this time and this time. And whenever I started, I'll go and bring out the clothes, I'll look at them, I'll pass. I remember my husband was wondering whether he did not want to talk, so he said he would not make me not have faith or believe in myself. He just kept quiet. He would just look at me, he would pass. Then I kept on telling myself I will wear this dress. You know, sometimes when you say things, God hears you. When you speak into positive things, the universe listens and God affirms those words. That's how I lost that weight. And I went and wore those clothes. The day I wore the clothes for the first time, it was shocking. I know every time after 1 month, I'll go and enter. Let me see, the hand will still be tight. I say, more work. I'll go and put in more work. I'll go back again. The next time, check again. I'll say, okay, this place is really small. I'll say more work. I'll start walking. So that's just the thing. Those clothes are still there. Even when I added weight now, I told myself I'm not buying new clothes. I'm not buying new. I just bought just like 3 pairs of trousers to be wearing every day till I go back to my normal clothes. I said when I start buying new ones now, I will not lose weight. So I did not buy. So I'm going back to my clothes that I've been wearing. Okay, so I know I'm going back to them. I'm working hard and then I'm achieving it and I'm saying it and it's coming to pass. Thank you very much. Today has come to an end. Day 10. See you tomorrow. Thank you for watching. Thank you for talking, encouraging. I said this is my therapy section. Thank you very much. See you next time. Bye. Please subscribe.